It's my foundation. It's my faith. It's my work ethic. It's my drive. It's everything that I've tried to build for myself that has made me who I am.
I'll do what it takes to make you believe.
I want to try Bang energy drink because it doesn't have any
alright.
calories or anything or sugar and stuff, but I'm afraid to try it because of the ingredients. I think it has citrus in it, which if you don't know, I'm allergic to. So I just don't want to pull the trigger and then wake up looking like Quasimodo. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, I mean,
Red Bull works for me. I don't drink it a lot. I drink it probably just on the weekends if
Yeah.
I need it.
Yeah,
I'm not like, it's the weekend, let me drink a Red Bull. If I
Right.
feel like I need it, I'm going to drink it. I drink the little ones, not like the...
Yeah, and I don't think Bang would do anything different to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't think it's worth, just because it has...
And it's bigger.
you know,
It's a
I
lot of
wouldn't-
liquid in that,
Yeah, I don't think it would be worth, like,
the calorie cut or whatever.
going through,
Quasimodo effect
your face
to
blowing
find
up
out,
to
yeah.
find out what it is,
That's why I've always just been like, you know what? I'm just going to stick with my Red Bulls I like. They don't hurt me.
Right,
I'm not addicted to them.
right. Yeah, I mean, it's stupid.
Yeah.
But no, with pre-workout, like, I've had some where I can't even work out because
Really?
it makes me so, like
Jittery and pumped
jittery.
up.
I'm
yeah.
like, how do people work out? Like, I can't even, like,
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I
I've-
have to
I've had-
settle down.
yeah.
And then I was able to
Right.
do something.
Yeah.
But after that, I was just like,
Too much.
yeah.
Yeah. So none of
Right.
that stuff. And I'm not a coffee person, thank goodness. So I don't enjoy the flavor. It smells so good. It just
No.
doesn't taste good.
Yeah.
And I don't like it
I
cold
drink-
either. I don't like it cold. I don't like it hot.
No, I drink it black mostly.
Well, that's good because then
Yeah.
you're just not adding anything to it that you don't
Yeah.
need.
Because I think creamer, I get bloated.
Really?
Like, it tastes a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
And, but I get a lot bloated when, I add creamer to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like,
Why add that?
I'm
if
not
you're...
going to add that,
Yeah.
But like around Christmas time and stuff, I'll
Has
get
a-
those cream, like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah,
You know
duh.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like around this time, like Halloween, you got pumpkin
spice
spice.
and all that good stuff. I know. Like I said, it smells so good, but I'm like, it does not taste good.
Yeah, I love the festive flavors
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Because I don't know, it's just like you want to be part of that.
Yeah. Make it feel good.
Yeah.
It's just, makes you do that.
Yeah, it does. Like pumpkin spice or eggnog or something like
Yeah.
that. Like around Christmas, I love those kind of things. It just makes me, that's what
Nostalgic.
makes me
Yeah. Gets you in the mood.
go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like
love it.
like this morning, what I did was, I had my pre-workout and then it was pouring rain. I woke up at like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And it was pouring rain, and so me and Ziva just like, I opened the door and we just watched the rain.
Yeah. I know.
You know,
I
it's
love
just one of
days
those
like that.
moments,
Yeah. And you're
you
like, you
know?
know what? I need a good cup of that.
Yeah, and to have a dog that just loves watching that.
That's good.
She loves watching the rain.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
She's
know?
chill.
She's chill.
She's
I
a
love
chill
it.
dog.
I love it, and
She is.
and I think it's true. Like dogs take your personality
For
like, after
sure.
a while.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's like me.
Yeah. Y'all are chill. I was going to say,
You know
y'all
what
are
I mean?
chill, so.
You like she like when we're at the park or something. She doesn't want to play with any other dogs. She just wants to go walk with me. Like,
I'm here with Ben.
Yeah.
I'm here to spend time with Ben.
Yeah, that's what we do. We just go on our little walk. Like,
Well,
we
that's
have-
good because she's a big dog. Good thing she's not trying to be rowdy with all
Yeah.
them other dogs.
No, she's not into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when I go to the park with my dad and his dog, like they'll play for a little bit when they first see each other, but then after they're kind of like ignoring each other when
Come
they're
on,
just walking.
Ben. We came here to spend some time together.
Yeah, so she's just walking, and she walks better off leash than she does on a leash.
That's good.
So it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's funny. I'll hear other people like yell at their dogs, like, "Oh, come here, come here," just
Yeah.
like yelling for no reason. And I just say Ziva's name one time, and she'll just she'll sniff around, and she'll come trotting up or
Right.
sprint up to me, and
Yeah.
make sure she's near me.
Yeah.
And then she'll go off and just sniff again, and
She's so cool.
I never have to worry about that. That's
She's
what I
such
love.
a cool dog.
Yeah. So I don't know if I trained her to do that or she just does that on her own.
I think y'all trained her. Y'all trained her
Yeah,
good.
no, I definitely
Yeah.
we definitely trained her to do a lot of things, but a lot of stuff I don't even remember. I'm just like, did we train her to do that or?
It's a mixture,
This
probably.
is-
Yeah.
yeah.
There's just good environment.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But what was I was going to bring something up to? Oh, Have you watched anything good on TV lately?
I've kind of been slacking on
Really?
TV. I haven't been watching much of it lately. I was telling Heather earlier, I've been late on the Friends game, so I've been catching up on Friends.
Yeah.
Just got into it, but I love it now. I love
Right.
Friends. Ricky, my boyfriend, he just got in all the Cobra Kai stuff, so I got to catch up on that. The Karate Kid.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth to see if I want to watch that or not.
Yeah, so I think I'm
But-
gonna. That's probably gonna be my next binge watch.
Right.
Is that? But honestly, I haven't done much of TV watching at all. Really, just
I'm the same.
some Friends here and there to nod off to at the end of
Yeah.
the day. But I really haven't been doing TV. I went crabbing this past Tuesday for the last time of the season.
Yeah.
I've just been trying to get outside while I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Enjoy the weather.
Oh yeah. No, I'm the same way. Have you seen Seinfeld?
No,
At all?
I
Because people always compare Seinfeld with Friends.
really.
I'm like, for what? It's two different kind
Yeah,
of comedy.
I feel like that's way different. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's-
know about I know the gist of it, but yeah, I wouldn't.
Nah, it's uncompar- like you can't compare those
Yeah,
two. There's two different things.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't
It's like
think
trying to.
that's-
It's like trying to compare
that's like comparing Full House and
something else.
like something way off and something. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's all different
like
types
they're
of
both comedies, but
Yeah, but it's different kind of comedy.
Yeah, and
know?
now
I
I'm
think Friends
getting
is hilarious.
I'm getting into Friends now because it's so much more relatable to me now than when I was younger,
Right.
and it was coming out.
Right.
You know, so I really like Friends, and I could watch any episode anytime because
Yeah.
Friends is one of those shows that's like iconic, and even if you didn't watch it, you know a lot about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like Star Wars, and
Right.
even if you didn't watch it, you know about it. Scarface, that has the lines, has the characters.
Yeah, you know
just-
about Ross and Rachel.
Right.
You know about
You just you know about it.
Yeah.
So that's what I like about it. I could pick up on any episode, and even if I'm
Yeah.
not sure about something, I'm like, you pick up on it.
It's kind of like The Office too. A lot of people are getting into that because it's on Netflix now.
Yeah, I just got Ricky into that too. He's like really getting into it, and I could watch that.
It's so crazy because I watched it when it was out.
Yeah.
Like I was waiting every week for the new episode.
Same. I loved it.
I'm like, people are just now watching.
Yeah,
it?
like how?
It's crazy.
Why were you sleeping on that show? It's so funny.
It was hilarious.
and it has so many actors and actresses in it
Yeah.
throughout the whole thing. So
Yeah.
many different ones.
And they're
it's
all
great.
big now.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great. I love that
Yeah.
show. It's hilarious.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Did you ever have like not it doesn't have to be recently or anything. Like any shows where you really got like mad or depressed that it was over.
Yes. And
Like
it's
what?
kind of a show that's kind of recently, it didn't get picked up again. The Marvelous Miss Maisel off of Amazon Prime.
That did.
It didn't get picked up again.
Yeah, it did.
What? Who? By who?
It's still Amazon. I don't think they got
No,
cut off.
it got cut.
What?
It got cut, dude. Did you see the last episode of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And are you mad now? Are you
I'm
mad
not that
now?
mad because it's only 2 seasons, so I was kind of like,
Yeah, but how it ended?
yeah, I know, but like,
No, is it
It's
2? I thought it
different.
was 3.
2 or 3.
It's 3.
Oh, I didn't know they were done.
I'm just praying someone will pick it up.
Yeah.
Another, because it's great. I just really, I love that show because, it's a main character was a woman. It was about up and coming comedy as a, woman.
Right.
I just like the era of it. I like the storyline. It had a comedy. It had love. It had everything. And I just loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
And the way they ended it, it obviously wasn't supposed to end. They were going to keep going with it. So if anybody needs something to watch that.
No, I loved it, but it wasn't out long enough for you to get invested.
Oh, I was invested.
Like
I
I
was
wasn't invested, but I loved it.
I was
loved
invested because it was just, to me, it was
Yeah.
like, it was something new that, like, I loved I Love Lucy.
Okay,
So, like,
yeah.
that was kind of like a nice little, like,
The show's hilarious.
it was like, it played homage to it in a sense because it was another female, comedian.
Right.
And it kind of showed us, like, how females comedian came up and came into the game and what they had to deal with. And, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
it's cool. And it took place in New York, which is close and home to us. And, it's just stuff you can, like, kind of relate to. And
Right.
I love females and I love comedians and I just love the female fight. So I got
Yeah.
really invested in it. I really liked it.
Yeah.
I really, really liked it.
I think my favorite was, I think I had 2 that I got really like, almost to the point where I was acting the part. You know what I mean?
You got invested.
So to this day, Friday Night Lights is my all-time favorite show.
Okay, I've seen a few, but I've never
I was invested. I
Yeah.
was invested in football in high school,
Yeah.
like all this kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I loved it. Second was Sons of Anarchy.
Yes.
Before-
I know a lot of people were sad about that.
Before,
yeah.
and that was another one of the shows that I watched like religiously every week.
Now, both of those, how did you feel about how it ended? Like, are you okay with how it ended?
Sons of Anarchy, I didn't finish, so I didn't really get all the way. You know what I mean?
Because you were like, you know
Because
what?
I
I'm not
think
even.
I don't know what happened, but Sons of Anarchy, I actually like picked up smoking from that movie.
Really?
I picked up. I wore a biker wallet chain. I had a biker chain with
You were
my
like,
wallet.
this is me. This is my life.
Yeah, and I
That's
was saving
great.
up for a motorcycle.
Wow.
Dude, I was talking
You
about
wanted
invested.
to embody that. Yeah.
Like I just felt like a
That's
part
how
of
you
it.
know a show's good, though.
That's
when
what I'm
it's like
saying.
affects you like that.
Yeah, I just felt like a part of it. You
Yeah.
know, and same with Friday Night Lights. It made me want to play football.
Okay, I
and-
have another. Modern Family ended. I was very upset. I didn't even watch the last episode because I can't.
Yeah.
I can't accept that it's over.
You're right.
So I haven't watched the last episode yet.
Yeah.
I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it yet. I'm not pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
This is over. Because
But
you
at least
got
they
invested in the
to-
family.
At least they got to control their ending.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's like there's
A lot of shows don't get to do that.
Did you watch it at all?
Nah.
Like, okay, well,
In the beginning, but
the
then
ending
yeah.
of it, like so much more was happening for all the family members that you just want to know what's.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't watch the last episode. Maybe next year. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Because it's like for me too. Like I watched. I didn't start watching Gilmore Girls
Mm-hmm.
until they had that newer
Like the
season.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
they filmed it in 2016.
Okay.
I think that's when it came out.
Yeah.
So me and Heather actually watched that,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, I want to go back and let's just take it from the beginning.
Yeah.
And Heather was like, okay.
Of
You know?
course.
So then I was like, I got like balls deep into that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So there's a lot of shows like I actually got like really deep into,
Mm-hmm.
but most of the time I'm not really a show person.
Yeah.
So it takes a good show for
Yeah,
me
to
to
get
really.
and to be like on the like it's come the new episodes today or
Yeah.
yeah, to be like I gotta
Yeah,
watch it.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So you were talking about like female comedians and stuff like that. Do you follow any of them?
You know what? As much as I like love comedians and female comedians, I don't really follow any like that
Yeah.
anymore. It's just meh.
You should actually like look some up. There's a lot of upcoming female comedians that
Yeah.
are hilarious.
Is there? Yeah.
Dude,
You'll
like
have to throw me some, DM me some or something.
like
or-
one is Taylor Tomlinson.
Okay.
She's only like 26.
Really?
And she kills.
Yeah.
Like she is hilarious.
Yeah.
And like for me, I love comedians that are funny in real life.
Yes. Yeah. Like
You
it's
know?
not just like a
When
I
you're
get
talking on a podcast and you can make me laugh as much as you can when you're on
Right.
stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah.
You know, and
100%.
like some guys like Joe Rogan, like he's not like funny in real life. He's a very serious guy.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
he likes to joke around here and there.
Right.
But
It's like a hobby.
you can
not
write
a
stuff that's
lifestyle.
funny.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you think about it long
Yeah.
enough and
But when you listen to someone that can
naturally
make
in
you
'em.
laugh,
Yeah,
like in real
100%.
life, you
Yeah.
know they're really funny.
yeah, definitely.
And it's crazy, like if you're, it's so weird because like, so say like Joe Rogan for instance, right? What would make you become a comedian if you're really not like that kind of guy that likes to be
Right.
silly and likes to joke and likes to make people laugh in real life?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why are you gonna do that to yourself?
Like it's like you have to write stuff out
Mm-hmm.
for it to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have to
But-
put that much effort into it, and it should just naturally flow out of you if you're funny
Yeah.
and want to be a comedian.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when you think of comedian, you think like someone that's silly and
Just naturally
stuff like
can
that.
make you laugh for
But
nothing.
again, just like there's different types of shows that make you laugh different,
Right.
different types of comedians,
For sure.
different types of comedy.
Yeah, different types of humor. Yeah.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah,
all day.
it's
Yeah.
weird. But
Yeah, I really like want to go to a
comedy show.
yeah, comedy show, but at the same time, I don't want to sit anywhere near the front because I don't want to get called out.
Yeah, you're gonna get talked about, and
I'm gonna sit in the back.
yeah, they're gonna get at you.
I sit way in the back.
There's a couple guys I follow. One is his name's Andrew Santino. He's got like a red beard. They call him the Red Rocket. because he got red beard, red hair,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that funny.
No.
But that's
There's
just
something
me.
about him you like.
Again, that's
you
just
follow
me.
him, so there must be something.
Yeah, I mean, there's something, but this other dude that's going to be with him, because they're actually going to be in Delaware in October.
Oh, cool.
And they're doing like an outside
Okay.
show.
Yeah.
And this other dude is his name is Chris DiStefano.
Okay. Heard of him.
He's from New York.
Yeah.
And dude is funny.
Yeah.
And because I love the way he talks. Like he calls himself like what does he call him, like Chrissy Cuteness or something like that. Like he always has these weird names, and he comes off the top of the head.
Yeah, yeah. I
was
like quick-witted people. Yeah, that's great.
Do you
That's
think you could
funny.
ever do that?
I don't know. Like I used to say when I was younger, like, oh, I'm gonna be a comedian at nighttime.
Really?
And a chef by day, and like I used to always say like no. Because I think I'm pretty funny. Like I think I can just make people laugh throughout hanging out or whatever. But then I
Yeah.
think about getting on stage,
Well,
and I'm
that's
like,
terrifying.
yeah, can I really do that? I don't know.
Nah,
I don't think
I
so.
couldn't.
I'll just stick to making my friends laugh here and there.
Nah.
I don't think I could literally get on stage.
I can't even make my friends laugh.
And yeah, you can. You're funny. You're funny.
People laugh at me. They don't laugh with me.
Like you're not like
you know what I'm saying? Like I tell corny jokes or I say something stupid.
Yeah, like I think I could maybe have a fluke show and have a funny show,
Right,
but I don't
right.
think I could repeatedly
Do it on
make
purpose.
content, and just keep going.
Yeah.
Like I think I could maybe have like funny YouTube videos I could put out and
Right, yeah,
think
yeah.
about it, but I don't think I could just keep going up on stage and no way.
Yeah.
No way. And I think females have it 100 times harder.
Oh,
as
definitely.
comedians, you know what I mean? Like they just get flack left and right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that's why you got to be tough. You got to be like
Have
thick skin.
Yeah,
you gotta
for
have
sure.
thick skin,
And be
especially
able
as
to
a
handle
woman.
your emotions because
Mm-hmm.
I watch so many female comedians get up there and then they just get flustered and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, you know, that's why props to them. I mean,
Yeah.
props to all comedians because, or any entertainer that gets up on stage because
Yeah.
that just takes a whole whoop.
Well, the thing about women comedians too is a lot of ones. I like the ones that aren't up there talking about being a slut or a
Right.
whore or like dick jokes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. Like some
Like
of
just
those ones.
be a
some of those-
comedian. You don't have to use your own
Right.
femininity or whatever to get a laugh or whatever.
Right, like some of
Yeah.
those girls are pretty funny when they talk like that, but
I mean, you can use it
But I'm
here and
just like,
there,
"Ah,
but
I
don't make
heard
it
that."
your whole
right.
thing.
You know, they're always talking about like sleeping with guys, and
Right.
I'm just like, okay, it's getting old.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Or like if they're a lesbian, they just keep going on and on and on about that, or they pick,
About being a lesbian.
yeah,
Right.
like just market yourself as a person, like
Right.
just how a man would
Right. Exactly.
be
You
funny,
know? And
be more than that.
So when you find like the girl I mentioned before, Taylor Tomlinson, like she was talking about different things in her life, like coming from a conservative family, and then like she was engaged before and that
Right.
didn't work. You know, stuff
Yeah,
like
just
that.
life
She
stuff,
just made
yeah.
it. She made serious stuff funny.
Right.
Because other people have been through that.
Exactly. You
Other
gotta
people
be
can relate
relatable.
to it,
Yeah.
and then but you don't really think of the funny parts of it.
Right.
And when she says it, you're like, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I couldn't do that.
Yeah. I don't think at the end of the day, I don't think I could.
Nah.
Yeah.
I can
That's
tell like I
different.
can, you know.
Maybe a
'cause-
little 5-minute session for family members, but
Yeah.
no 30-minute.
Yeah, because
That's
sometimes
crazy.
when I say stuff funny, it's just like I don't think about it.
Right,
It just
it
comes out
just-
of my mouth.
yeah.
But if I sit and think of something,
And then could you imagine like bombing and then having to
Oh.
hear like the silence and look around and then you're like, oh,
You gotta stay
God.
there.
Right.
you can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, tough
And
crowd.
then do you
tough
like
crowd.
give yourself some liquid courage? Do you not? Is it gonna help? Is it gonna make it
Yeah.
worse? Would you? Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh man.
Um,
Yeah.
But like my brother, he is I swear, if he would have stayed with YouTube
Uh huh.
as from when he was younger,
Yeah.
like
He would have been famous already.
dude. He did. The YouTubers I see today are nothing compared to
Right.
what my brother was doing like back in the day.
Isn't it crazy? Like if we all could have had YouTube back in the day,
Yeah.
half of our friends probably would have been famous already.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know what I mean?
But no one was really consistent because no one thought YouTube would get the way it is
Yeah.
today. That's why
and
no
we
one.
didn't have like, you know, we just didn't have what people have now.
Right.
Just the thought process and you know
Yeah.
all of that, the know-how, the.
Right. Because now you know
That's
that
okay
you
though.
can
You
get
folks
something
just
from
keep
YouTube.
getting it. You young folks keep doing it.
Yeah, that's all you got to
Sure.
do. But like, no one. It's hard to.
Well, it's not too late for them. It's not too late for him. He can
Yeah,
still
but he's
do
not.
it.
Yeah, but it's not like his lane. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he was doing videos and stuff. Like I look back on his old YouTube, and he got. Yeah, it's been a long time, but he has a video of him. I forget how long it is. It's like a 10-minute video,
Yeah.
and it all leads up to him. My cousin is laying on the couch to him farting on her. 10-minute video, and it
All
has
for
like
the fart.
yeah, it has like 17,000 views or something like that. I'm like,
that's great.
all for that,
Right.
So, and it's just little things like that he did, and
Yep.
and he was just wild and silly.
Yeah, he seems like he was.
Yeah, he was
Like
just a
he'd be doing
goofball,
that. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But stuff like that, and then we used to film. We had a pickle eating contest one time. I don't think we put this on YouTube or not. But I royally threw up everywhere.
Oh my goodness. How many
Like,
pickles you get?
I don't even know.
What kind of pickles?
Like dill pickles.
Whole pickles, like
Like
chips?
the big
Oh.
like the honkers.
Ooh,
Like, you know what I'm
them
saying?
mountain
Like
pickles, son. Them mountain
the
pickles.
mountain pickles,
Woo.
yeah. And no, we just sat there around a trash can, just seeing
Because
who
y'all
could
knew
eat-
you were gonna
Yeah.
be.
just in case, you know. But for some reason, it just like it didn't even make me sick. It just came out. You know how that when you're
Too much
throwing up-
vinegar. Too much vinegar.
I think that's something like that.
Your stomach said no.
The acid and
Yeah.
stuff. But it was like, you know how you get like kind of a warning when you're gonna throw up?
Yes.
I had none.
No
It just-
warning. Your body said no.
It just came up. It was
Did
the
you feel
weirdest
okay?
thing.
Were you like, I feel better?
Oh, after yeah,
Pickles was a bad decision.
I was like, all right, we're done.
How long did it take you to pickle after that?
Oh, I don't even know.
You're like, I don't eat
I
pickles
still
till this
don't.
day.
I still don't think I've eaten a pickle.
I don't eat pickles, Sasha.
No,
pickles.
no, I don't even know.
Oh man, that's like. Did you guys ever play the Chubby Bunny?
Chubby Bunny, yeah. We have
yeah.
a video of that on there.
Chubby Bunny.
Chubby
Chubby Bunny. Oh.
Yeah.
Terrible. Like, why did we do that?
Yeah. And it's weird how you want to gag.
Yeah. You're
I'm
like,
like, why do you? Because it's
Chubby-
touching your uvula.
Chubby. Like, spit it out. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Oh man.
No,
Good
we just
stuff.
did that the other day.
That's
I
good.
did
I'll
it with my
remember
nephews.
that. We're trying to plan a Halloween party. I'll have the kids playing Chubby Bunny.
There you go.
Have your own bags, your own.
Bob for apples.
No, see, we were thinking about that, but we were like, this. We don't need all these children spit in a
Oh,
right,
right.
COVID. We're just
I
trying to
forgot
keep
about
it
all that.
right. So we were
See,
like
I don't
bobbing
even
for
remember.
apples, and then
I
we're
don't
like,
even remember what happened.
so you know what we're gonna do instead? We're gonna get those like little skeleton hands from the dollar store and give them to
Right.
the kids and have them, because kids aren't that coordinated, little
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
So they're just gonna skeleton hand for apples. Whoever can get the most apples out with
Yeah,
their
just scoop 'em
skeleton
out.
hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't know the difference because none of them heard of bobbing for apples. How sad
That's
is
true.
that?
That's true.
Yeah.
But is it sad or is it just like the times?
It's just a generational thing.
You know?
But still, like, I don't know. Is it sad? Yeah, is it sad or not? I don't know.
It's like there was something that came out last week. It was like a certain percentage of kids these days don't know about the Holocaust. I'm like, okay, then teach them.
Yeah.
Who
Did
cares?
they hit that grade yet where they learned about it?
How about you teach 'em
Or-
it?
Yeah. There's only a
It's-
museum. Go visit it.
I was like, why are we complaining because kids don't know something?
Yeah.
There's always generations of kids that aren't going to know something.
Yeah, then teach them.
That's all you got to do
Yeah.
is teach them it.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
There's probably older people that don't
Don't know about a lot about it.
Oh, that's what it was. They couldn't name a camp from the Holocaust.
I don't know if
I only know one.
Auschwitz. Yeah, Auschwitz.
That's the only one I
That's
know.
like, okay, but does that diminish your brain if you can't spell it or name a camp? You know what I mean? Like, I still know about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Still respect it.
Yeah.
People get too deep with that kind of stuff.
They really do.
You know what I mean?
You know, and they think, like, there's people that think it's a conspiracy theory. I'm like, wow.
Wow.
You know?
Wow. Yep. And
That
the earth
killed
is flat, you know?
millions. Yeah.
Ha. Ha. One of those people.
No, but it was crazy. I was just like, so we're blaming kids because they don't know.
Because they don't know. Because they were supposed to go find that out by themselves.
Yeah, we didn't. You know what I mean? I actually have found more history about myself now than I did in those history books because the history books are all wrong.
And then we teach you, like, your regional history.
Yeah.
And, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you live in America, you're learning about predominantly, you know, our history.
Our history, yeah.
The kids that live in Europe are predominantly learning about their history.
Right.
You know, we don't know a lot of stuff.
Right.
It's just the plain simple
Yeah,
facts.
think about how you grew up.
When you go to college, you learn a lot more things, and like
Right.
you said, we can Google stuff and learn a lot more stuff. I've learned
Yeah.
a lot more stuff since the Black Lives Matters protests have
Exactly.
popped off, and this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
When you start to vote, you learn a lot more stuff. When you start to care about politics, you learn.
Yeah.
It's because people just want to keep you in a box. Keep you in a box.
Yeah, I mean, and you think about growing up, what they taught you about the Pilgrims and the Indians.
Right? They totally lied about that.
Oh, they had dinner together.
No,
and
they
blah, blah, blah.
didn't. No, they did not.
Yeah, they probably ate together, but then after that, the Pilgrims went out and just killed everyone.
Killed everybody, did some stuff to their women, and took their
Did some
land.
stuff to their women.
Right.
Gave them
Right. They didn't tell us that.
disease-ridden blankets.
So why are
and-
we, like, I understand why we're thankful on Thanksgiving for our own selves, but
Yeah.
should we really, do we really need to be celebrating that? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
come on, tell us the truth.
It's like on
Tell us the
today,
truth here.
today I was looking at some date in October. I forget what day it was. I think it was the 12th, and it
Yes,
says Columbus Day, but then under it says Indigenous Peoples Day.
Yes.
I was like,
I
see,
think that should be
I
the
really
opposite.
exactly.
You know, that should be the opposite.
I know, and
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get there. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna get there where it's
Because
not Columbus Day anymore.
Did
and people
Columbus
understand.
discover America, or was he the only person that had enough money to write
Right.
about it and come,
Exactly.
come see this bitch? you know?
Exactly.
Like, if there was people here when you got here, you didn't discover it.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
You know what I
But
mean?
that's fine because, we all get older and then you can make your own thoughts and opinions and you can still learn for free. That's what's so beautiful.
Yeah.
You can learn for free.
you really can.
You can learn for free.
You know what I mean? And it's just like because we have all these ways to learn.
And you can discuss without arguing. You know what I
You
mean?
can.
We can share each other's opinions and facts
Yeah,
without arguing and yelling. Because
exactly.
I'm down to hear anybody's opinion about stuff.
Exactly, and that's the problem with
As long as
today.
you're not
is-
yelling at me and trying to make me feel stupid, we
Right.
could talk about anything.
And that's what it becomes. It becomes a yelling argument.
Yeah, and trying
know?
to make some. It's not about who's right or who's wrong. Let's just discuss things
Right.
and try to figure out where you're coming from, where I'm coming from, because sometimes you don't see it from different lights of things. You got to. No one walks in everyone's shoes. You know what I mean? So.
And that's why I always talk about. I'm like, everyone has different experiences, which is why they have those opinions.
Right. Yep.
So how are you going to hate someone because they have that opinion?
Right. Everyone goes
You
through
know?
different things, so you just gotta take your own experiences and your own
Right.
opinions, but be respectful of everyone else's lives and journeys. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Just be respectful.
That's yeah. I
Be
mean, that's
respectful.
all you really have to do. And like us as like we as people, we put it so much on our government. We put it so much on our president to make us that way.
Right. But
I'm
really,
like,
we're
do
in
it
control.
yourself.
Yeah, we're in control.
We're in control.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Can't get new results if you do the same damn thing every day. You gotta change something.
How do you expect a group of people like you and me to make us better?
Right. If
You know
y'all
what I
just want to
mean?
blame other people and well, then do something about it.
Yeah.
Change things. Educate other people. Have discussions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And don't just have discussions. Act on those discussions. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Be a better person. Help the world out. If you're tired of littering and this, pick some shit up off the ground.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? But you don't gotta yell at someone else. Try to do it in an impactful way.
Yeah.
Because no one likes to be yelled at. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And also, you know what's funny is like, now you see how many masks are all over the place.
Gloves and masks.
Gloves and masks.
Insane.
I'm just like,
Insane.
what are we doing here?
Why?
Like we're giving up one
Especially
thing
right
to
next
do
to a
another.
trash can.
Right.
You're gonna put it right. Oh,
We're just
like
gonna throw it away.
yeah,
Like,
especially when they're like, world pollution is at its lowest, but now it's gonna be back at its highest because y'all just want to drop your shit on the ground. Like,
Yeah.
mind blowing.
Yeah. Well, and people say those statements, like how true are the facts behind those statements?
Right.
You know, and that's what I always take with a grain of salt. Is I'm always like questioning.
Right, because anyone can
Everyone's
just
just throwing out statements.
type stuff up and then
Right.
submit it
The
out.
headlines and the statements, you know, people are just throwing out there, and
Yeah.
it's just like, what do you believe?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like without even trying to do any research, like I sit back and think of the logic
Yeah.
and not think with my emotion.
Well, that's why I tend to like not really look at newspapers or the news because it's
can't.
just all negative, and I wish the news would just put out 10% of something nice, good, positive, because all we get shoved down our throats and our faces is negative, negative, negative. And I know there's
Yeah.
a lot of bad things going on, but there's a lot of good stuff going on too.
Of course.
There's always something good to look at, you know what I mean? And if all you do is surround yourself and watch negative stuff on the news and read negative stuff, like that's what you're gonna start to just become. So I just avoid all that kind of stuff. And plenty of people talk to me every day and make me well aware of worldly events and what's going on. So I don't
Yeah.
need to check the news.
Yeah.
You know, I just let it sit over there.
I like to look at it because I think I can take it without taking it personally.
Right.
I think I can take it without like overthinking it.
Yeah.
I like to look at the news. I'm like, this is what they're thinking. This is
Right.
what, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then I go scroll past it.
right.
And then I just keep, you know what I mean?
I check the weather and just keep it going.
I do a
you know?
little, yeah, yeah. And you always have to do what's best for you.
Yeah.
You know
Absolutely.
What I mean?
Yeah.
If you know your mentality, you know how if your emotions get high after seeing like
Right.
Trump did something and you
Yep.
just get pissed off.
Yeah.
Why look at that?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep. I agree.
But,
Do what's good for you right now, especially right now. Do whatever's good for you.
yeah, exactly. All right. So let's get into some current events. So this is probably the closest to the news that you'll get.
Yeah,
But-
for me, for sure. Instagram's the closest I get to the news. If it's on my
So-
Instagram
yeah.
feed, okay, what's up? Because I don't have Facebook either, so I'm not involved in any of y'all guys' drama.
Right.
I don't care.
I know this is me and one of my me and my wife's favorite place on earth. So when I see a story like this,
Oh yes, I did see this story.
you see this story?
Mm-hmm.
And let's see if there was a video on here, but I didn't see too
Yeah, I
much.
didn't watch the video. I just read about
Yeah,
it.
there wasn't too much. It was just him yelling.
Yeah. I didn't read that he was yelling mosquitoes.
That's, you know.
He was really yelling mosquitoes?
No. Hold on, look at this word. Because you know what's funny? I was so mad at myself because I was reading this headline.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, this guy's yelling at mosquitoes. What are you talking about?
Then put
So-
on a mask if you don't want the mosquitoes.
Read it again.
Was he yelling A Bug's Life?
No. So read screaming what?
Screaming
Sound it out.
screaming misquote. Oh my god. Misquotes. Okay.
Yo, I did the
Screaming
same
misquotes.
thing. So it's not just me.
Mosquito.
Yo, I thought it was mosquitoes too.
We have that brain where if you
makes me
see the
feel
first
so
word and the
much-
last word, the first letter and the last letter, you just assume what the word is and you keep it going.
That makes me feel so much better.
Misquote.
It's not just me.
Look, it took me a long
Yeah.
time in life to learn how to read. I couldn't read till I was like in 3rd grade anyway, so I feel just fine, okay?
Yeah. So it
Thank
says
you.
maskless man was ejected from
It's okay,
Disney's
kids.
Hollywood studios today while screaming misquotes from
Pixar.
Pixar's A Bug's
So you
Life.
couldn't even get the quotes right, sir, or put on a mask. Wrong.
No,
Rude.
I mean he got the quote wrong, but he had the right kind of. He was in the area. You know what I mean? So
He was vibing. He was
so
vibing.
after he was preaching, he was saying something about Jesus first,
He was
and then
vibing.
so when he's finally about to get out,
He was vibing.
he was like, we're in Disney World. What? Remember from A Bug's Life when Hopper says, when one ant comes, like we all, like they're all gonna come, and like
Yeah.
that's not whatever. So Hopper's actually the villain
right.
in A Bug's Life, right? He's the
Right.
cricket or whatever.
Yeah, that big cricket. Yeah.
And
Well, they all came for you, son.
so he was trying to like rally people, saying like, if I don't wear a mask and then you guys don't wear a mask, then they can't kick all of us out. You know what I mean? I was like, well, actually,
They already
can.
got your money, so they don't care.
I was like, actually, they can too because they just did it for several months.
Yeah.
They don't want to,
But they
but
will.
they will.
Yeah.
You know, and
Wow, that's
this
great.
is one of the things. Like for me, yeah, I hate the mask thing, but I guess what? I understand it and I follow rules.
Yeah, just respect it.
Respect it.
It's a rule right now. Respect it.
And he had, so they were like, he had to wear a mask to get in, but then he takes it off and then acts like he's doing something. And this is my problem. People today think they are like trailblazing, not wearing a mask. They
Right.
think they're like being a leader,
Yeah.
not wearing a mask. I'm like, no, you're just being stupid.
Yeah.
Let's follow the rule here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We follow rules every day.
If you don't want to wear a mask, just don't go to a place that requires you to wear a mask right now. If you're that
exactly.
bothered by
Stay
it.
home or go outside.
Right.
Just don't go there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's going to be a time where we don't have to wear these things anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? So let's just all. It's already been 7 or 8 months.
Yeah.
So let's just get through it.
Yeah. Please.
Look, we're past the whole complaining time.
Right.
Now.
Yeah. Like I thought we were over that. Can we just?
You know what I mean? So, and then that's what I hated about it. But like, I just thought
Especially
it was funny.
to do that and like cause a commotion at Disney World, like that just hurts my heart, like because that's not a place that's supposed to go down at. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, but it, and I think that's why like people write articles like this because they want to like humanize.
Oh, was that at Disneyland?
No, it's Disney
Oh,
World.
Hollywood
right?
Studios. Okay,
Hollywood
Disney World.
Studios. Yeah.
Mm.
No, Disneyland's not even open.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The head person in California is
Oh,
like
it's
begging.
California. That's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're begging for
Oh, I
them to
bet.
be
They
able to
need
let
that. Yeah.
because they're not making any money.
Wow.
But yeah, so that's that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
yo, it's
Mosquitoes.
crazy. The fact
Screaming
that you said
mosquitoes. You're like, yeah.
she said mosquito.
I knew she was gonna say mosquitoes, and then I'm like, mesquite? No,
Mosquitoes.
misquotes. I just made it out of myself twice, but that's okay.
I feel like misquotes shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't be put
shouldn't
together.
one
It should
word,
be like
right? Shouldn't there be a hyphen in front
MISS hyphen quotes, right?
or something? Not 2 S's.
Misquotes.
I
I don't
think-
know, but I think it should be spaced out. Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't. Yeah, it definitely looks like mosquitoes because I thought the same thing.
That's okay.
But that's hilarious. So
It's fine. Everyone knows I can't read now. It's fine. That's fine.
it's all right.
I graduated high school with a 5.0 GPA, so suck it.
So this one is Bronny James. So LeBron James' son.
Yes,
You heard about him?
I know who he is.
So his dad. So LeBron James, right, is playing. They're playing the Nuggets,
Yes,
or they were playing.
they were playing the
the Nuggets, right?
Yeah.
So Bronny went on Instagram Live
Uh-huh.
smoking weed. Dude's only 15, 16.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So he said, smoking a nugget while my dad smokes the nuggets.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's a bar.
Oh, I didn't hear about
but, bro,
that.
you're
I didn't hear about this one. Oh.
So, yeah, so he came
When did this happen?
sometime last week.
Oh, how did I
or
not hear
2 weeks
about
ago,
this?
maybe? Something like
Okay,
that.
so what are people saying about it? Has LeBron James responded?
Yeah, he said he was very upset with him and all that kind of stuff. And
Has Bronny responded back trying to say he wasn't smoking ganja?
no, I don't think he denied it.
Okay. Isn't he's on a high school basketball team, right? Like a big deal. He's a big deal, right?
What, Bronny? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the top high school basketball recruits.
What state is he playing in? Is it legal there? I mean, he's not 21, so you have to be 21 to legally smoke. I do know that. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, he's not. He's definitely not doing.
I mean,
it
I
legally.
definitely don't condone 16-year-old smoking ganja, but
Yeah.
at the same time, anybody that knows me knows that I see no problem with it.
Oh yeah, I see
and
no
their
problem with it either.
lifestyle.
But the age.
The
I
age is
think.
definitely an issue, and him being an athlete and like
Yeah.
a very well-known athlete, and being an up-and-coming
Mm-hmm.
athlete, and who his dad is. Yeah, that's not a good look. But like you said, bars,
Yeah.
smoking a nug while my dad smokes it.
I wonder how long it took him to think of that though.
I don't know. It could have came right to his head. He could have, and then said, "Oh shit."
Oh yeah, that's right.
But like, yeah, that wasn't smart. And someone like that should have like a publicist to like okay anything he puts out onto his social media, if you ask me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like maybe now going forward he will have someone
Yeah, he'll probably have someone now.
to run through because
Yeah.
that's just not smart. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, because he definitely wasn't thinking.
yeah.
Because he went on Instagram Live.
I mean, I'm sure LeBron James thought that was a dope thing to say too. But, you know, being his father, you can't really condone that, you know, but it is what it is.
No, I don't think he did.
Could be worse. It wasn't crack. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a pill. He wasn't sniffing anything. I'd rather see a 16-year-old smoking. I don't care what anybody says. I'd rather see him smoking ganja than drinking. But it is what it is. You know,
Yeah. I think it's just one of those things, people act like they'll care so much, but then, after a couple of weeks, it's not even going to be a story.
It'll blow over for sure. It'll
Yeah.
blow over for sure. It's just, hopefully he doesn't lose anything he had going for him because of it. You know what I mean? Hopefully he doesn't
that's the only
lose
thing.
anything at his position on the team at school or,
Right.
Whatever, because he's too young to
Yeah.
be getting caught up and lose anything he had going for him. Because I do know he had a lot going for him. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing. Hopefully, he doesn't get affected by that. But he is young. All young kids, put out dumb shit when they're smoking and shit.
Right. We all screw
We
up.
get excited.
It's just the fact that, and I think that was a lot of people's arguments. Oh, he's a kid. He screwed up. He's not just a kid, though. He's LeBron James' son.
And he's also
He's also
known.
making a name for himself.
Yeah, if you're an athlete and stuff,
So
you
it's
can't
like,
be
dude.
showcasing what you do.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? He's got to know better. You
Yeah,
can
you
smoke,
have
but
you're
keep it on the low.
putting your future on the line, and you're putting your dad's career.
Yeah, if you're gonna
in
be
jeopardy
if
of
you're gonna
something
be being
because-
sponsored one day by
Yeah.
companies and whatnot, you still can't be. It doesn't even matter if he was 21. You shouldn't be putting that out there if you're gonna be an athlete and be looked up to by kids and getting sponsors and this, that, and the third. You just shouldn't be putting that out there.
So this one, a woman breaks a Guinness World Record because she hugs a tree for over 10 hours.
Hi, I'm Sarah Jessica Gallagher.
Is that her name? Or you just said that?
Nice to meet you. I'm pretty sure it's her name. Sarah Jessica. Wait, Sarah Jessica. I don't know. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but
I don't know.
superstar. She likes trees. I know she got on with the trees. For how long? 10
hours.
Hugs the tree.
Yeah. So I looked up, like, do you get anything for breaking a record or whatever?
I know they have to be there. Someone has to be there to,
Yeah.
they have to be there.
Yeah, because they're not trusting stopwatches on phones.
I don't know if you get money or not. I think you just get in the book. Look it up. I don't know. Hugging a tree, though? What if I do 10 hours in 1 minute? Do you have to beat it by like an hour, you think? Or like 30 minutes?
Yeah, because the other one was 8 hours.
Okay, so she was like,
So she had to get 2 hours over.
2 hours.
Yeah.
That's boring. Did you think she wore
like,
a
where do you
diaper?
go to the bathroom?
She
That's
probably wore
what
a
I'm saying.
diaper.
You got to.
Depends. Definitely.
That's crazy.
Just keep snacks on you. Did she have to do two hands? Because she like put
Yeah,
one hand out
she
to
was
eat?
wrapped around it. I saw
I'd be like, somebody better
video.
come over here and give me some snacks.
Yeah.
She probably had like one of them.
There was definitely people there.
Camel packs
There was
on?
people with what's it called? Lawn chairs and stuff.
Just watching.
Just watching her hug a tree.
Hug a tree. How big of a tree? I wonder how much girth it had. You know what
I
I'm
don't think
saying?
that much.
I mean, if you got tired, you just lean on it. It's
Yeah,
not that bad.
I don't think that much.
That's not that impressive. No offense, but
But then I looked up and like you don't really get anything. You get a certificate.
yeah,
You
just
know,
get your name.
depending on what you did, I guess. You get like money. You get like $500 to $800.
Really?
I'm like, really? That's it?
Really? But you get
To
money.
break a world record? I guess there's so many world records just for doing dumb stuff.
Yeah, like I mean,
Like anyone could really do it.
yeah. I mean, that's not that impressive. You just hugged a friggin' tree.
Yeah.
Like whatever. I'll hug a tree for 12 hours. You want to give me $500?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll put on some Depends and hug a tree,
Put on
baby.
some
Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Oh man.
And then this last one is pretty serious. So I actually listened to this podcast. It's called The Armchair Expert. Dax Shepard. He's pretty popular. He was on Ashton Kutcher's show back in the day, Pumped.
Is he married to Kristen Bell? Yeah.
So apparently he relapsed over 16 years, so being over 16 years sober.
Wow. I didn't even know he had a addiction to painkillers or anything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I think I don't know what his addiction was. I think painkillers, alcohol, I think all the above.
Yeah.
And
Whew. I wonder if he had some kind of injury that like led him into that.
Yeah, he got in a motorcycle accident.
Okay.
And after he found out his dad had cancer or something like that, or after his dad died, it's one of those two.
Yeah.
And he got in a motorcycle accident. You know, and I think that was 8 years ago.
Wow.
So his actual addiction, like,
Was before
or
that.
sobriety, started 16 years ago.
Right.
So in the article, he says he started. He got 8 years in, and then he got in an accident.
Mm-hmm.
So he asked his sponsor. he's like, hey, can I take Vicodin? Like, all these people I know have it. He was like, you can, but you got to get it from a doctor and get it prescribed and all that kind of stuff. Get it the correct way.
Right.
And your wife has to
Like,
watch you and handle it for you.
Right.
You know, and stuff like that. And of course, he didn't do that, and then just went down a long road. And I'm looking forward to listening to the podcast to see what he has to say.
Yeah.
And I've had someone on this very podcast that really struggled, and then just a week later you find out he didn't make it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I thought he was on the right path.
Right.
And stuff like that. And, he opened up to on here about everything.
Yeah.
He told me, I told him, dude, I was like, dude, don't say anything that you don't want. You know what I mean? I'm not going to force you. He's like, dude, I'm an open book.
Yeah.
He's like, I need to.
Yeah.
And he just everything that he was saying, he was like, oh, I want to help these kids that are going through the same things. Mm-hmm. He graduated from William Penn, so he wanted to go to William Penn and be like a guidance counselor.
Right.
And like help kids from there, And then, the very next week, man.
That's wild.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You never know
that there's
with people.
out,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And, I know tons of other people that have the same issues.
Yep, I know plenty of them, yeah. It's sad.
I used to be one that thought, like, addiction's not a disease, blah, blah, blah. But until you know people and you see what they go through, you're like...
Yeah, it is.
It's really eye-opening.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's the same thing. Like what I said. Like, you don't have opinions of experiences you don't go through.
Right.
You have different opinion of that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's like something like that.
Just gotta hear somebody out, respect it, and
you hear their story. You're like,
try
oh,
to
wow.
be there for them, and
Yeah.
because nobody's gonna change
like
unless
me,
they want to. Yeah,
like me, like I can come over things pretty easily. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when I used to smoke, I stopped cold turkey, no problem.
Right.
People always like, oh well, could you stop lifting? I'm like, yeah.
Right.
I can stop lifting easily.
Yeah.
If it was bad for me, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I'm always trying to take care of myself. I'm always trying to do better for myself.
Right.
And I don't know. It's a crazy thing.
It is. That's terrible.
You know what I mean? But
that's crazy. Yeah, I'd be interested to hear what he had to say about that.
yeah, I know he turned off the comments on his Instagram post.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's dangerous when you get like prescriptions for things and stuff like that. Like I had a small, I don't know if it was an addiction or what, but like when I got my wisdom teeth out, I got Percocet. Mm-hmm. And around that same time, my dad had kidney stones, so he got Percocet for his kidney stones.
Right.
And so I went and found his right after mine were done. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they usually only give you enough to fill up twice, and then.
Yep.
Yep.
And those things, man, are no joke.
No. That's why I thank God every
help with
day
pain,
that
yeah.
I'm allergic to half the things under the sun, because I know I probably would have tried a lot of stuff.
Right.
A lot. So that's why I just smoke the tree, because it's natural. I'm not allergic to it.
There you go.
There's nothing added into it.
There you go.
And it helps me what I need help with, and it doesn't affect my life. I pay my bills. I work out. I'm healthy.
Do you
know
get
what I
yours
mean?
from like a dispensary or something?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't
so
know.
I really do. I thank God all the time that I'm allergic to a lot of stuff, because half
Yeah.
the things that people have fun with and try with are cut with crazy things, and that's why people are overdosing now. And because back in the day, things were way more pure than they were. When our
Right.
parents were out doing them and trying them, and now they aren't. And
Right.
and kids don't know what they're getting their hands on, and they just
Right.
want to have fun because these artists are lying.
Yeah.
They're lying, and they're making kids think they could go out and do all this dumb shit and nothing's gonna happen to them, and then boom, you're dead.
Yeah.
Dead on the floor. You're addicted to some dumb shit.
I know. It's crazy.
Yep.
I heard, in my job, I heard this old man, he told me a story about his daughter, and I just like my jaw dropped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't talk to this dude like that.
Right.
And he just came out and told me about his this thing that happened to his daughter, and I was like, "What?"
Wasn't ready for that.
It was because she got in a bad car accident, ended up dying because she was on her way with her boyfriend to get heroin or something like that. and and the doctor lied to him the way she died. Yeah.
Wow.
And he found out not years later, but I think like a year later or something.
Wow.
Like that, yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, dude. But no, man. I mean, it's a hard thing to deal with.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, and
know?
doctors are so ready to just give away prescription pills to people. That's insane too.
Yeah.
Instead of like, I don't know, pain management doctors are not good anymore. That's all I gotta say.
No, and that's why I think a lot of people really need to look into their nutrition and to really think about how much that actually affects them.
Yeah.
Because it does more than you can imagine.
Yeah.
With pain, it's hard to tell. It's easy because those pills work,
Yeah.
and that's why they're so
They
addicting.
mask.
Right.
Yeah, they mask.
They mask the pain,
And then they
right?
make you feel numb
Yeah,
in your brain. You don't give a you know what I mean? You don't care.
and that's what people want. They want that I don't care feeling.
Yep. Then you're gonna go do some more stuff because you don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just gonna keep on going, and then you get addicted. And
It's
then
funny. I had that naturally.
you're like, guess what?
know?
I don't care.
When I was younger, I just
Yeah.
didn't care about anything.
Yeah.
I just had that I don't know.
Yeah, and right now it's scary because in this world, a lot of people are trying to find that numbness and not care. You know what I mean? And just
But everyone's so worried about what's going on over here, what's
Right.
going on over there.
let me try this, let me try that.
Yeah.
And things get cheap now. You know what I mean? The bad stuff's cheap.
Right.
Weed's not a gateway drug.
Right.
It's not.
Right.
Everything else
And
is.
I think
Those Percocets, that
Yeah.
codeine, you know what I mean? That stuff is.
yeah.
Those negative thoughts are, not the frickin' weed.
Right.
Can't OD on it. No one's ever died off of it.
Right.
Facts. Pull it up.
No, it is. Yeah.
Pull it up.
You're completely right.
You don't want paper in your
And if
lungs?
someone did,
there's
if
glass.
if someone did,
There's edibles.
right. If someone did
There's something
die,
else involved.
right. And that's what I'm saying. Like if someone did die, it's because of what they did when they were high.
Right.
It's not because they were high.
Correct.
You know
I didn't
what
say
mean?
do it and go drive. I
Right.
didn't
Oh,
say,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Sit your ass on a couch.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's going to make you a little hungry. You might get a little fat or something. I don't know. But, geez, you're going to laugh a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, shit.
Yeah. I mean, if you take good doses of it,
Yeah. And, like, especially now that there's more dispensaries and, you actually can get a medical marijuana card. Like, I know somebody that has one, and they say they feel like a criminal when they go to the dispensary because they grew up in a time where it's illegal and it's a taboo, and you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, just go to the store. They're not going to treat you like a criminal. There's a security guard there. They're like a pharmacist. They're going to ask you about what you like and you know what I mean, and what you're into. And they finally went and they said they had a good experience because it's not like what. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not what people think it is.
right? It's not like you're going to the corner and like
Exactly.
making a drug deal.
It's
Yeah,
they're dispensaries. I had the privilege to go into one when I went to Las Vegas, and it's open to the public if you're 21. They're great. You know what I mean? Everyone in there's happy, willing to help you out. You could smell things. You could, pick up things. You could look at things, and
Yeah.
they're very knowledgeable. You know what I mean? It's not just like you said, you're not going to the corner. You're not trying to do this kind of thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? They have the percentages on there to tell you if you need something for a headache, you need something to go to sleep, you need something to stay up, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
All that kind of stuff. So you want something to eat, whatever, they got you. You need something for your hands, sore, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that has to be around for a while for it to normalize.
Right. Yeah.
You know
and
what I mean?
it'd be great for the economy, really. It really will be.
Because it's
Great
crazy. It's like we
jobs
feel
and-
normal going to the pharmacy and picking up our pills.
for real, that are killing people.
You know what I mean?
That are you feel normal going to the liquor store and you shouldn't.
Yeah.
That's what I.
Yeah. You don't feel like a criminal then,
Yeah, that's like it's crazy. It's crazy.
I know, man.
It's just crazy.
It's wild.
Like, I know you can hurt yourself from smoking if you're rolling it in papers, but there's other ways to not hurt yourself. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. What's legal and what's not? It's nuts.
See, the reason I don't do it is because, like, I like to be in control.
And
so when I do
it affects everybody different.
Oh,
It
yeah,
totally
yeah.
does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does.
Well, you've seen me high before,
Yeah.
so I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, and I only took like 3 puffs of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
doesn't
and it
take
depends
much.
what you've mixed with it. Or were you
right.
drinking, were you not? You know what I mean? So everybody's different. You know,
Yeah,
you know?
and it always like it takes me out of my head.
Yeah.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
you're
And
definitely
sometimes,
different.
And that's why I like to do it at home.
Right.
Because if I'm out somewhere,
You're,
like even
you're
when I
in
was younger,
control. I totally feel like
even when I was younger, I didn't do it at parties or anything like that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be out of my head.
Yeah.
You know, so I wanted to be in control. Like if something happened, I wanted to be aware.
Yes, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
but that's why I love like having my own place to live and just being able to just feel the comfort of my own home
Yeah.
and just do that because
Yeah.
that way I can let loose. I don't got to worry about anything
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I definitely think it's something that will be legal within the next couple of years for everywhere.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I think it'll be a blessing
Yeah.
to our economy and whatnot. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
to create jobs and stuff. And,
Yeah, I definitely think
you know,
that. You know, with like if you put a little tax on it or something. Well, I mean, here
it'll
we'll do
help
that,
the
but
environment. You know what I mean? You're planting plants in the ground, helping with the oxygen and
more
all
people
that.
will figure out that it does do stuff.
Yeah.
More than just get you high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. God created that stuff. It's on the earth. It's natural. Like we have natural and I can't think of the word in our head for it. Receptors in our brain
Oh,
for
right,
it. They're in our brain for it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying go do it. You have to do it, but
Yeah, not at all.
it shouldn't be such a taboo thing anymore. You
Yeah,
know?
and
People
it'll
should-
get there.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, things like that take time. Like when you're used to being locked up for it, you
Yeah.
know, to now like you can just freely do it. It's like a total.
Yeah, when I was
180.
in Vegas, man, I could just walk down the strips.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I felt a little weird walking down the strip with alcohol, you know?
Right, right.
It's just crazy how things are so different everywhere.
It is.
I mean, over there, they're streaming different music on the radios than what we're streaming over
Yeah.
here. It's crazy. It's just nuts.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's what I love about the country that the states can be different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah,
then you get
create your
different. If
own-
it's just the same everywhere, it's like,
Yeah, like, what's the point
what's
of
the
that?
point of going to a different state?
Yeah, exactly,
It's
right?
the same thing.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but I don't know. Anything you want to put out there? Anything you want to?
I'll just shout out the Kick Squad and my brother's YouTube channel. Everybody
There
check
you
him
go.
out. Everybody's favorite, Wyatt. Everybody's favorites.
I was actually thinking about having him on.
You should, man. He
Really?
keeps telling me when are you gonna get me on Ben's podcast.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah, he wants to get on here so bad, man.
Let's
He'd
do
love
it.
it. He'd love it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That'd be
do
cool.
it. Yeah.
But all right, guys.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
me on.
Thank you,
Always
Young
enjoy it.
Sash.
Young Sash. Let's go.
All right, we're out.
We out.